Hello ladies and gentlemen, this is Yoruus speaking and welcome to a short update video, I guess. So what we're gonna talk about? Well, you're probably wondering what's going on with me and with the channel. So I wanted to make an update video basically saying what's up. And I tried to script this. I even have a card prepared in here, like it's green, right? It's green, so it's a green card written with some text. But eventually I said to myself, like, wow, there's so much stuff I want to talk about, like scripting all of that to actually make it work will probably take much more time than trying to talk about it like live. So if I make some mistakes, I'm pretty much sorry, but this is just going to be free thoughts coming out of my mind. So first of all, I wanted to thank to RS239 for donating $50 to me with a note for new YouTube videos. Thank you very much for that. I really appreciate it. And to all of you that are waiting for new videos and you actually like my channel and you like my content, I wanted to explain myself what's going on. There are several stuff going on lately. So, well, you can probably figure it out from the lack of updates. So let's start from the beginning. Basically, first of all, I was sick. So while I was sick, I actually tried to stream as much as possible when I actually could, because like 1 week of sickness I was totally lying in bed. But then I was just trying to stream as much as possible, and since Civ 5 is still not playable until this date, though finally Firaxis said that they found the mistake. And they will try to fix it. Hopefully they will, and Civ 5 multiplayer will be playable again. So if you have followed my streams, you know I played a little bit of XCOM. I started a Long War Impossible Iron Man Bronze mode playthrough that I will definitely try to follow up, though we'll come to that a little bit later. So as I said, I was sick, so while I was sick I was trying to stream as much as possible, record as much stuff as possible. There was like some XCOM, some Beyond Earth games, some Civ 5 peaceful games. So hopefully I will be able to upload that finally, as well as a lot of games that I actually have stored on my hard drive, and as well as play-by emails that I never did have a chance to finally get back into, add the commentary to those turns. Those games are turning to be very interesting. There's a lot of going on in those games, so hopefully I will finally manage to update those play-by emails and like update regularly when I make the turns, because I still play those games, I still make those games. I still record those games, but they are without commentary because I'm trying to do them as quickly as possible as soon as I get them. So at most of the time I cannot record it, especially right now. But to that I will probably try to get back a little bit later on. So why there's no streams lately and there's no uploads? Where we are forced to move again to a new spot. This is going to be our third moving in this year, which is like, oh, horrible. If you haven't followed that, well, if you haven't catch that information on my YouTube videos, because I'll probably, well, I never said it like in a separate video, but now I have grown to like, I want to share this stuff with somebody. And since you all are subscribed to my channel, you follow up me on Twitch, you give me support all the time, I felt like talking to you is the best way, first of all, to let you know what's going on, and secondly, for me to like get that information from myself, because this was a quite stressful year for me. So I thought like, okay, maybe it's time to share with you, and hopefully Yes, I'm sorry for throwing my problems at you, but I figure out that be like I know that it will help me out basically to share the information with you, and it will help you out to understand what's going on exactly with me. As you know from the start of this channel, basically this is my hobby, right? So I try to do it in my free time, and as you know, I've got a family, a little kid, wife, and a cat, so they always take priority for my time. And it turned out I actually recorded like the division between streaming, playing, and recording, and actually editing and uploading stuff didn't work out that well, since I was trying to like get as much stuff as possible recorded while I have the chance to actually play the game, because as you know, I talked for this several times, that actually for me being able to play for so long, it takes, well, basically all the thanks goes to my wife, because why it's like a common effort. Basically I try to I play and try to upload the stuff, and my wife takes care of the kid at night when I actually play, so it's a common effort, and I wouldn't be able to do it without the support of my wife. So always when I had the chance, I try to record stuff, and now it turns out that I have a lot of content on my hard drive that I didn't upload yet. So well, basically I do have the content at least, and since I'm moving out again, I will probably try to catch up on that, though there is slight problem at the new place again. There's no good internet yet, so probably uploading stuff will take some time. But okay, so this is gonna be a little bit random thoughts here and there. As I said, I tried to script this, but it's just too much stuff going on to actually script this correctly. So I hope you will not mind that, and you will actually be happy just with my honesty on this subject. So as I said, we're moving out again. The reason for that is, as it turned out, this place where I'm still actually sitting right now, because we're still gonna rent this place for 1 month because we have to. It turned out that we have a lot of fungus in this, like the walls. As soon as it got cold outside, the walls in the room where we were sleeping actually started to cover in fungus. So since my kid was still getting sick, we decided to move to a new spot as soon as possible. Possibly, thankfully, the owner of this apartment didn't make too much problems, and she theoretically let us, you know, like leave basically in the middle of the rent agreement. So that's actually quite nice from her. So she will fix this apartment, and she will lend it to somebody else, and in the meantime we're gonna move to a new spot. For now we're basically living with my wife's brother and his wife. So they let us use one of the rooms, and we are living there. And since they are moving out, so we're gonna live there. So this should happen during like 1 or 2 weeks, when we're finally gonna move all the stuff there, and hopefully we'll be basically able to live normally again. Now that's one thing that happened in here. So that means that I will not be able to probably stream for a lot of this December. Though as I said, I will definitely try to get some stuff prepared to upload, so I will at least be able to upload some material that I already have recorded. Now what's gonna happen next? Now that's the one thing that we have to work out, basically moving out to a new spot. As I said, that's a third move in this year. If you followed up my channel, you probably know that at March this year we were moving to one spot, then in June we were moving to another spot, and now at the end of the month, just for the Christmas, we're gonna move again. So it's a third move in this year. So quite a busy year, as you probably can imagine. That doesn't help to get YouTube materials and record stuff properly. Now there was another situation that I didn't really talk. Probably some people already know that, since I talked about it on a couple of streams. Not probably not uploaded though. Me and my wife are working at the same company. Basically, we're working in the science institute, and that things are not working that well lately, since all the crisis and stuff like that. So the effect for us is they basically cut down our pace a little bit, which puts us in a hard spot again, because suddenly, from basically managing okay, we will not be able to manage our normal life expenses, concerned with paying bills, apartment, and all that stuff. So I'm kind of forced to take on another job, and that will probably happen from the start of the new year. And since my main job demands from me to be available during the weekdays for delegations and stuff like that I need to go for a week or so to some different spot, that doesn't allow me to get a second shift job, for example. So I would work only during the weekdays, like normal job, and then a half job in the afternoon or something like that. So I have to go back to something that I have done previously. As you probably don't know that. You probably don't know that, but I was a taxi driver for some time, while actually working the job that I still have. And I'll probably be forced, well, I'm absolutely going to be forced to get back to that job during the weekends, which puts into question the amount of time that I will actually have available to play Civ, if it's actually going to be playable. So I was really hoping that, I started last year on my YouTube channel, I was really hoping that it's gonna grow to a point where the income from YouTube will allow me to do this not only a hobby, but will provide some extra cash to the family budget. But since I never was able to put enough time to it, I was never able to stream regularly, which is basically what you need to do if you want to grow your YouTube channel to an amount that actually allows you to earn some sort of cash from it. I was not able to do it, so it's not an option for me to say, okay, I will try to make only YouTube work, so I will not have to go to an extra job, because I would love to who wouldn't like to play games that they really like to play and earn money from it. I would love to do so, but it's just not an option. As you know, real life takes priority, and getting the cash first to make a living for your family takes a priority. So that's what I need to focus on right now. So that's how it's gonna work. It's not like we miss a lot of cash. I was actually, well, since this is totally honest video, I will basically tell you how much cash we miss for our home budget. That's around 600 bucks. So that's not much, and basically working on 2 or 3 weekends on the taxi, maybe on 4, well, concerning we don't get any extras in our normal job, will basically allow me to provide even more than is needed. But that also comes at the price that during the weekends we'll have to move to the city we come from, because there where I'm gonna drive on my taxi, and that will probably not allow me to put even a little bit of time to actually be able to stream regularly. So that's basically what's going to happen. I was really hoping, I was trying to get a Twitch partnership, but as you know, my Twitch channel is not that great. Well, not that great. I hope it's great, but it's not big enough for Twitch to actually accept me as a partner for the program. And actually, because Civ actually died on multiplayer side thanks to Firaxis, and people like Yoruus and Filthy the Robot also have problems right now. When they actually try to make a living from streaming games, so it's even a more huge blow for them than it's for me. For me, as I said, I tried to do this as a totally hobby in my free time. Well, not only my free time, as I said, because it's like a family effort to be able to provide content for you, but that didn't work thanks to Firaxis. Basically, people, since we can't really play free-for-all games on Civ 5 and Beyond Earth is really not that interesting, people lost totally interest in like some experiments of the Civ 5 games like peace games and duels. People just do not enjoy watching those games, and I kinda absolutely agree with them, because though those games are maybe a high level of strategy involved, when even a small mistake can make a change, make you win or lose the game. But they lose that, I don't know, that soul of Civ 5 free for all that for me is present in free for all, that, you know, like those emotions, what will this guy do, what should I do, should I risk that, and that diplomacy aspect. Like, still the free for all game, even though it has some sort of rules to make the game more balanced, is the core essence for me of a multiplayer Civ 5 game. And Firaxis just said, fuck you, for so many weeks. I mean, like, it's almost a month now, and they still didn't fix it. And that really is a huge blow for people. Why this media player is not working correctly? This is just a huge blow for basically Twitch and multiplayer community, people who actually like to watch those games, like to watch that content. So it's a pretty sad thing. So, okay, we've got that covered. So what else? What else? So, to summarize what's going to happen right now, well, basically, I will probably try to stream during the weekdays, probably in the late evening on GMT plus 1 zone that I'm living in, GM2 plus 2 actually. Probably with some XCOM content, maybe some Civ 5 games. I will definitely try to catch up with all the material that I already have recorded, and although maybe they are not like super actual, because most of those games were played before the patch. Even I have some during the first week when people were actually like enthusiastic about Beyond Earth. I have a couple of free-for-all games recorded that I didn't really have a chance yet to edit and upload, so I will definitely try to upload those, but that will take time. So I'm very sorry that I cannot provide you with the regular content that I was hoping that I will be able to provide you at the start of this year. As I said, I was aiming to uploading play-by emails regularly, and I was aiming to give you at least 2 games a week. But the reality basically caught up to me and said, no, Yoruus, you cannot do so much of this stuff. So basically this is how it is. Those games are still here, and I will definitely upload them sooner or later. I also have some ideas that are in my mind for a long time about a lot of extra content concerning Civ 5, like guides and strategy tips and stuff like that that I didn't have a chance to actually get done and get uploaded. So I'm definitely not pulling myself away from YouTube, because me and my family basically put a lot of work into this channel already, a lot of time invested, so it would be a shame to throw it all away. And like I said, no, I will basically stop doing this. What I'm hoping for is that sooner or later this channel will grow eventually to the size that will like be able to provide me with the extra cash that I need to actually do this. Though I will definitely take it easy right now, forced by the situation in real life, and I will definitely try to upload all the stuff that I recorded and get back to all the ideas that I have and eventually upload, and I hope you will understand that and will basically stay with me anyways, and someday, well, patiently wait for the content to finally arrive, because as I said, for me, like, family comes first. I think that's absolutely normal, especially that, as I said, this is done all in my free time, and this is like a hobby to me, and it cannot be like my extra job, you know. If I would earn enough cash from this, yes, I would like be forced to treat it as a job and do all this stuff regular and stuff like that, but it's not right now. Though I tremendously thank you for all the support that you have gave me during the time, to all the people that donated money to me, to show me for giving me a game, to us239. That last donation from us239, those $50 with a comment that it's for new YouTube videos, that just that make my day basically, because that said me that people actually really care about this stuff and enjoy this content and would like to see even more. Like, there's over 3,000 subscribers of this channel, and like, in my mind I would like say, oh my goodness, over 3,000 people are actually subscribed to my channel, so I would imagine they really like this content, and I'm like thinking, oh my goodness, if those 3,000 give me $1, I could quit my job. And like, basically that's how it works. But at the same time, I'm like, I'm a huge fan of that internet should be absolutely free, so you would not have to pay for anything to watch on internet. I'm like, it should be like that. So I really am, though I'm talking about it, I will not like say, give me your money so I can play, because that's just not, I don't feel that's right. So I won't do it. I'm like, it would be great if it would happen, but it's just not okay to say about it, right? I'm like, that's probably a little bit gibberish, but I hope you know how I feel about it, because as I said, there's a ton of people doing YouTube stuff, starting from small. They put time for it, they invest in it, and they slowly grow their community. But as internet works out, it just doesn't provide you with the cash. Basically, it works something like that. If you have 1K views on your videos, you get $1 for those views. So basically, for me to be able only to work like on YouTube, would demand for me to have 6,000 views per month. That's not possible for me to do so, at least yet. Hopefully, eventually, I really hope we'll get there. And it will be super cool. But for now, I have to work on this. So for me, the priority is to actually getting the extra job, starting the extra job on January, and just providing the cash we need to normally make a living. So that's a priority for me. Though I thank you very much for all the support. From myself, basically what I can say, since I want to be fair to the people who actually donate to my channel, basically for me it's gonna work like that, because as I said, we're missing around $600, right? So if you still like to support my channel, I will definitely, for example, like the weekend streaming, basically, if I will be able to gather like $150 from people, and I will Now I'm talking gibberish a little bit. But I will, if I get the donations, I will definitely stream, basically. This is how it works. I want to be fair to you guys, so I want to give you something in return for all the for your support. So basically, I take all of that into account, and if the amount's gonna be okay, and like for the month, the cash will say like, okay, you got this cash plus the normal paycheck is gonna be enough for this month, then I will not work for one weekend on the taxi and will just stream. So later on I will just try to upload this. So basically I want to be fair to you. So if you decide to support my channel anyways, knowing all the stuff that I talked about, this is basically what this will allow me to do. So that cash will definitely not go to waste. It's all for family expenses. In return, all that I can do is provide you with more content. So that's what I'm going to do. Well, that was a little bit random talk. I hope you will not mind that. So what else? I think that's it. I just want to say one more time thank you very much to everyone for subscribing to my channel, for sharing my channel, for watching my videos, for not clicking away the ads and watching my watching basically YouTube without ad blocks and stuff like that. That really helps out tremendously. Thank you very much for all the support and all the donations, all the fellowship on Twitch and all that stuff. That really helps me out. I just have that feeling that people who actually subscribe and follow me actually like my content, and that helps me out tremendously to make more of that stuff, and I will definitely continue to do so, but when the time actually in real life allows me to do it. I cannot make an obligation right now. That would be unfair, that I will give you this amount of games a week, this amount of content a week. I cannot make you that obligation right now, because my real life situation needs to sort out properly, and when that's going to be done in a couple of months, hopefully I will be able to work something out concerning YouTube and Twitch streaming, like a schedule or the amount of stuff that I can do, because the amount of stuff that I was thinking that I will be able to do at the start of this month was turned out to be too much. I had too much hopes in my ability and basically my family ability to spare so much time to actually upload and provide you with that much content I was hoping to do. So reality basically caught up with me, and this is how it's gonna work. So what else can I say? I'm gonna be uploading this video though. It's probably a lot of stuff that should be edited and cut out, but I wanted to leave this like it is, honest stream of my thoughts, basically stuff that I was hoping to tell you. I hope nobody's gonna be offended about the stuff that I said, well, and as soon as this video is gonna be uploaded, hopefully in an hour or so, so if you're watching this video today, as soon as it was uploaded, check out my Twitch channel. I'm gonna be streaming for 1 or 2 hours of XCOM. You can drop by, say hello, make some fun of me, because I'm not that great at XCOM, but at least show your presence, like talk a little bit and drop by, say hello. That will be awesome, since I missed talking with you all a lot during those late weeks. So yeah, I guess that's it. So thank you very much for listening to me. I hope that was an informative video for you about what's going on with me, and I already feel better because, as I said, it was a little bit of stressful times, and though it is a hobby, it's still a little bit stressful because you want to try to get as much stuff uploaded. Even if it's like your free time, you still want to, I mean, like, that's just natural, I think, because I want to make cool content. I want to upload as much cool content. I really enjoy when people like it. So like likes are awesome, comments are awesome. So though it's like a positive stress, it's still a little bit stressful, and I feel like everybody who's done anything publicly, I'm like, it's still public, right? Everybody can watch it, everybody can comment it, anybody can drop a negative comment, dislike or like. So though it's still a hobby, it's still a little bit stressful. So in myself, inside me, I still feel sort of an obligation to you, because I promised stuff that I didn't keep up. So it's just also with stress. I already feel a little bit better talking about it with you, and I hope you will understand that. And well, basically you still will stay up with my channel and will follow up a little bit less content, but still I hope you will enjoy it and you will like it. So thank you very much for watching, and best wishes. Yoruus out.